Okay, we are back and welcome to another exciting episode of Altadena Talks. Altadena Talks. My name is Brian Bacchus, and I thought I was going to be solo dolo today, but it looks like my right-hand man, Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. You get ready to jump in. Yeah, there we go. I'm Imp, the Dimp, the ladies pimp.
The women fight for my delight because I'm the grand master with the young MCs that rock the house for the young ladies. You're feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. Beats start getting into your toes, start popping your fingers and stomping your feet, moving your body to the rhythm of the beat. Just jam. Hey, this is Jamal, a.k.a. Big Al Roker. I don't know if y'all saw. Yeah, he got me. He got me good on that one.
That's not even me. That's that's
all I know
AI.
Is you and Tony look normal to me.
But you know what it was? I'm gonna give you why it looks like that. So before I did ours, I did Dr. Sims.
Right.
So AI don't change gears. So it just assumed that picture was Dr. Sims.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
If you look at the Dr. Sims and you look at yours, it looks exactly the same.
I see.
So I'm gonna have to tell them to start fresh with and upload a picture.
That's funny. I mean, the first one, none of us really look the same. The one where it says March 10th, that one, I think you and Tony look more like yourselves, but I look crazy.
I look like Grady McPherson.
I know I'm big now, but wow, I was like, goodness gracious. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well.
I can't believe it's been almost 90 days gone in this month.
You mean this year?
I mean in this year.
Yeah, it's already a quarter down. First quarter is over in less than a week.
Right. I always do the quarters by the seasons because they're like a week off.
Excuse me. Yep. That's great.
So,
what happened this weekend, man?
I don't even remember what happened on Saturday. I think I was in here in Dexter's laboratory.
I think so too.
Yeah,
that's when you were cranking out those those things and.
I mean, I was doing everything. Well. Our platform started working again, so I was jumping in and trying to catch up.
And it had to have been Sunday, or because I tried it on Friday,
Saturday,
and it didn't work. It was Saturday.
Yeah, because I wasn't here Sunday. Sunday, there's a nonprofit in LA called Teen Shop, and it admits girls 13 through 18, and they got to be in the program, and the program shows them how to be a woman, focusing on your future goals, skill sets. Okay. And they gave away a lot of awards for essays that were written, and two girls tied, and they both got like $800 a piece.
Nice.
But it was honoring one of the ladies who does a lot for the nonprofit, and Sherry's mom. As you know, she's going to turn 99 this Sunday. So, yeah, it was an event, and of course, Pips is about to close. The last day is Sunday.
Like for good?
Yeah, for good. See, the pandemic messed him up. He had 2 years of no business, and he still was catching up to that.
Oh, he couldn't recoup.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, people came back, but I gotta say, if you're gonna frequent an establishment and try to help a brother out, as you all say, we got to do more for our people. Just stop bringing bottles of stuff from outside the thing.
That's what they were doing?
Yeah. Just not, sneaking a little Hennessy here. Man, he stays in business so that, you guys can have a place to go to, smoke your cigars and stuff like that. So Wendell's actually, I ran in a window at Bubbles thing. Mm-hmm. And he said that they're doing their last event there on Thursday. So if you can make it out there on Thursday, he's going to be doing his thing there.
You know what's funny is I've never been to to that location. Only thing Pips related I've been to is their event in Palm Springs.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and so a lady asked me, "Have you ever been?" I said, "Yeah, I've been to about 4 of them."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "But he stopped doing that, I think, in around 2015, and started doing Cabo San Lucas. So if you went as a couple, your wife could have spa day the whole day, and you could play golf."
Yeah.
So it was pretty much, and then you got together for the events on, Friday and Saturday nights. Me and Jamal went to Pips. What was that, 07?
Yeah, I think it was 07, or it was one of those.
Let me tell you. So everybody else, they have a white linen night and they have a pajama jammy jam night, right? Mind you, this is grown folks. I'm talking over 30, 35, 40 probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at that time, we were 40, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 07? How long ago was that? What was that, 20 years
Almost
ago?
20 years ago. It's like
19. So I was 39, yeah. So 07, I was 40. So the white linen night, cool, but the pajama jammy jam, me and this dude, we went in there as like Bruce Lee karate pajama night. We had the dopest setup, and he was like, "Where did y'all get those?" See, I wasn't trying to come there being nasty. This one dude. Remember the one dude with the sheer?
Yeah, that was a little. I didn't want that.
I know you want to try.
You don't want to have in your mind.
I know you want to try to show the ladies what you got, but you're also inviting some other elements.
Right.
Letting everybody know what you got. Then you come in there with the same outfit on, but longer, because you wore that one at the pool.
Right.
And he came in the same one. It was longer, but he had the bunny slippers. Slippers.
I remember that.
Every time I saw him that night, I was going, "Summer bunnies, summer bunnies."
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you the best. By far, to me, the best part of that was that Houdini concert.
I was gonna say that next, but I was gonna let you.
My bad. I'll let you get to that.
No. I was gonna let you take it.
Nah, all I was just gonna say is Houdini was a special guest performer.
We were the background dancers in the audience. Just let me tell you.
You would have thought we were part of the production.
Right, to get them hyped up in the crowd, And that was Pajama Jammy Jam night.
Everybody was moving, but they weren't moving like we were. And we were trying to sing the lyrics to every song. It was so cool. That was so
special. Shout out to my homegirl Monique Evans. Every time I see her at the function, she always gives me a dance. So that's one thing I can say. Monique's real cool. And her brother's name is James Evans. So I tease him about that.
Damn,
James Evans. He's funny too. He'd be like, "Hey man, let me do it."
But it's like you got to. You have got to do it. There's no way around it.
I don't have a choice. Oh, hey, Marcus, what's going on? We reminiscing. It's Reminisce Mondays. Every time something happens, we make up a new theme name for it. It's temporary. Regular Mondays on hiatus. We on here. We didn't get to attend. Now, I did find out that Eric Dyson had his movie premiere Saturday, but I didn't know about it. I don't really think he pushed it out there too much, but here's the funny thing. He had 1,300 tickets available, and 1,271 of them were taken.
Oh.
So he did a very good job of doing his underground promotion, because I didn't know nothing about it. Hopefully he will have another one. That would be great.
Right.
But I've been secretly behind the scenes putting together some snippets on the Altadena Talks story.
Oh, really?
Just basically off of the content that we've already gotten. And some of the stuff I've never shown anybody, just filming and not showing. That probably won't even come to fruition until July. I'm not working on that like immediately. There's so many things that keep happening that Oh, they did, Marcus? Yeah. How was it? Did you find out? What did they say? Because I didn't get to go to it. In fact, Zaire was in the chair at Shotty's shop and told him about it while he was sitting there. But that's not the actual film. I heard that actually Zaire was actually in, like, he made an appearance in Eric's film. So, but Eric came up and filmed Sherry's mom's groundbreaking.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh,
yeah.
You know who else broke ground? Lisa Wells.
Oh, really? So
yeah, she went with Joel. She went with Joel.
You figured she was. I mean, same class and everything. So.
Well, what's funny is she hadn't even put two and two together. She worked with him in her lawyer capacity in years before when he had first started the business. And I mean, it's one of those things. I guess they didn't really keep in contact that much. And then who knew this was going to happen, right? So everybody's mind is scrambling, trying to figure out what the next steps were. So when I recommended it, and then he ultimately came on the show and she watched, she was like, she went and talked to him and checked out a couple other people, but ultimately went with him, and they broke ground last week.
Yeah, that's real cool.
I ran into her on at Home Depot. So when I went in, I ran into Ravon. And then when I came out,
what's that? The meeting spot?
That's what I was about to say. It's a new reunion joint.
I mean, think about it. They probably need to open up another location
nowadays. Of course, given what's transpiring locally, heck yeah.
Even if they just find a warehouse to just bring more to store in, so they have it available right there, that would actually be great too. Yeah. Good morning, Joe. How you doing?
What's up, Joe?
Glad to see you checking in. We always encourage everybody that if you do follow this show, to tell your neighbors who have been affected by the fire or anybody else that's interested, because we plan on being on here for at least 5 years. We said 3. At the rate things are going, building is starting to come up. I think today I'm going to go and drive around and take as many pictures as I can of new developments that are coming up. I haven't done that in a minute.
Right.
And, once we already have on our website, if you go to our website, you can see the permit process. It's a standalone link on the site. It allows you to see the progress of what's going on. Jamal, you want to pull that up? Or
yeah, I can do that. Hold on. I was trying to do the Facebook thing, but anyway, hold on. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
we both have our tag team moments. Like my cue to share is when he goes to do the announcements, because you can't see us, and that way I can look down at my phone for at least 5 minutes.
Right.
Because the whole purpose of a podcast is either you're going to be engaged with the audience, or you're going to be engaged with a guest on the show. So as you guys can see right there, that's our website. It's going to be revamped again. I'm always changing stuff, but
always trying to make improvements.
Yeah, that's basically it. Just trying to make it so that it's simpler to navigate. So I'm trying to cut down majority of the links and nest them under categories.
Right. So if anybody's interested, this link is the one directly from the recovery.lacounty.gov site. But we just embedded it here, so it's just easier for you to see if you happen to be on our site already.
Plus, you don't have to worry about remembering that long URL they got.
That part too. Yeah, because it's recovery.lacounty.gov/something/.
Just something. I don't know. I get tired of trying to remember cryptic URL pathways. I was like, yeah, you go down here and make it right on 2nd Street, and you go 2 blocks, and now you're going to make it left. All of these things that you see that we use is all about mapping.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, what do you call that? A motherboard, for instance, in your computer. So a motherboard is a little tiny city. It's got freeways and streets and highways. If you really look at it from that perspective, or if you even watched The Matrix, or if you've even watched the second Tron, Tron Legacy. In the beginning, when what's his name? Jeff Bridges is doing the monologue, and he's going, the digital future, is it like pathways or highways? I dream of cities and things like that. And it shows light moving past real fast, but then it shows a motherboard, and then it fades into the city looking from the sky. It's so dope.
Looks just like a motherboard.
Right. And I tell people, so, I used to set up networks and stuff and go in and clean up networks for companies. So I used to work for this company called Uma Community Clinic, and I built their whole network from scratch.
Yeah. That was
and so I got them one of those server cages that is enclosed and airtight and has its own air conditioning unit, so it keeps the internal unit cold no matter how hot it is outside of the box. So me and Alan were doing cleanup, and we had to take every component apart and blow all the dust with air guns, air cans of air, because you don't want that internal environment, all that dust, and it's just circulating the dust. So it's destroying every unit that's in there. So we took everything apart, and there was this one switch I took apart. I think it was a router, a Cisco router. They were like huge, and like this big. And so I'm taking I don't even remember. Let's see, this was 2013. So I don't know what kind of pixel my camera had.
One, two.
No, right. So I'm filming real close before and after videos. And so this one, I go, this looks like an atom bomb hit a country and left it in ruins. And the way I said it, Alan started busting up because I'm filming it. It looks just like a city that was bombed because there's so much dust. Like these things haven't been cleaned in years, dust. And by the time I finished with that bad boy, woo, it was pristine. It looked brand new. Because we blow out all the air, and then we take microfiber rags and we dust off whatever you couldn't get the air off of, because sometimes that stuff was caked on. I don't know if you ever wondered, because this is another useless fact, but computers get really hot, and if the fans stop working, then the dust turns into a melty, gummy mess because it gets
it's like
hot.
cement.
Yeah, but it's a liquefied thing while it's hot in there. When it cools down, then it turns into that, right? Yeah. But that's what stops the fans from turning. So you turn most of the time you should leave your desktop on at all times. Why? Because it runs more efficient than it is turning it on and off. So let's jump back to the comments. It looks like there's a few of them popping up. Let's see.
Joe was saying he popped in there asking about movies. We were talking about movies, and there was a particular one that we were talking about.
Actually, he popped up at this. His brothers know Roscoe Owens, Jazz Zone.
Of course,
we know Roscoe Owens. I grew up around the corner from him and played basketball at his house with his son Jana when I was like 12 years old. So yeah, we know Roscoe
in high school basketball too.
Right,
we talk to him all the time. Yeah,
Roscoe used to have my dad perform at Melody over there. Back then, it was back in 06, 07 when he was doing the Jazz Zone there, and he would also have the Arc there too. Yeah. So yeah,
he's always had that cool combo.
Well, they just did something at Perry's joint last year for the fathers, recognizing fathers. And they had the little jazz quartet in there playing. I caught some snippets of it. I probably got some that I can show later. Marcus said, Mom said the movie was good and it brought a lot of things back. I'm going to have a more in-depth convo later. I think, Marcus, what we should do is I'm going to find out if Eric is going to show it again, if he had a great turnout. because I don't like missing historical things that involve my town.
Yeah, something like that for sure.
So hopefully we all can go as a group or something. Scott Allen Rivers joined us from Instagram. Welcome. And Joe says, I'm a mobile DJ. Well, Joe, there's a lot of probably jobs out here. Are you out here?
Well, he says he does something out here at Highland Park. His next comment, he does jazz and oldies.
Oh, I didn't see the next
Monday
comment.
and Friday from 4 to 8 in Highland Park. Okay, cool.
Monday through. Okay, I might have to come check you out tonight. But you're going to have to send me where you're located. In fact, tell everybody so we all.
Yeah. Let folks know where you're performing. There'll be some folks that'll come check you out.
I'm gonna definitely roll through. I'm out here, man. You know, the podcast studio is in Pasadena, so that's a hop, skip, and a jump from Highland Park.
Used to be a 99-cent store.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and pump that up again.
He says he does it in an abandoned parking lot. There used to be a 99-cent store, and they have all kinds of food vendors there in the evening selling food, and he does his music there. Okay.
I tell you what, I'm going to come. And not only am I going to come tonight, but I'm going to go live from the event so they can meet the one, the only Joe Strauss.
Yeah. And
then I might even do an impromptu interview with you, brother.
Hey, why not?
Let's get the road on the show.
I'm going to try this other look. I think it looks fine when there's two of us. It's when there's three that other look works.
Yeah, it just gets real thin.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this because I don't get covered by the comments that way too.
I know it's like one or the other.
Uh-huh. But this one is cool.
Yeah, Marcus, we're always experimenting.
Oh yeah,
we're always experimenting with our. It's DJ Joe.
So it says on Fig, and it is right around the corner from where I used to live. I used to live in Highland Park, off Avenue 60.
I'll probably tell Brandon because he lives right over there. Brandon.
Oh, he does live right over there.
Brandon. I hung out with Brandon on Saturday. We was at Kings Row. He said he just needed to get out the house, man. He was getting cabin fever.
Mm-hmm.
I love staying inside. I don't have to go outside ever.
Yeah, but you got a car. You know, he's in between cars right now, so, and I'm sure you don't want to spend the money on the Uber. So
you got to save money for the summer,
right? So what I did this weekend, I don't remember. Saturday I chilled for the most part.
Are you that old?
I also was in a movie called Penitentiary with Jane Kennedy and Leon. He's either that old or he was that young. It depends. Because I know it was a penitentiary movie. You might have been a kid at that point.
But he's talking about Roscoe. Unless he was like, yeah. So we're not saying are you that old. We're just saying that movie came out when I was like 10.
I remember that movie. And of course,
I remember that movie too. It was so weirdly filmed. Like it was filmed in like real time. Like, you know, when Blu-ray came out, it was filmed like kind of like that. Especially the scene where he had to fight homeboy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that high ultra 8K stuff because it looks cinematic.
They got the small room, and then he would hit him, and then 2 seconds later, you see him fly off from the. Here's the camera facing this way, and he's flying this way. It's so funny. It reminds me. It's almost like movie dubbing. You know how the sound is dubbed when you watch karate movies?
Yeah.
He wearing rice skates. My father. That's how they filmed that.
That came out in '79, bro. Just like you said.
Oh, I was 13 then.
I was 10.
You know, Joe, I hope to reach your age. Look, so people think midlife crisis is 50. No, bro. Midlife is like 35 to 40. If you really look at the scheme of things.
Yeah, you're going by stats.
So, and it all depends on the climate and the environment you live in. Like if I lived in Montana right now on my 80 acres, with my nice little log cabin and 10 tiny homes around so my family could come visit. But they all would have their own separate place to go to at night. So I don't want to hear you until the daytime. But
Right.
you might live a little longer. I know most of my family's in Ohio, and they're living to like 85, 95, but they're living a slow life.
Right.
Oh, I got you, bro. I'll make sure that don't happen. But I will come check you out. But yeah, it's like we're living shorter, living in, metropolitan areas and stuff like that. Because like my grandmother's house, you had to drive down a long driveway to get to her. And it wasn't off the street.
Right.
And I think with not much traffic going by, that means less pollutants in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You got climates, changes, seasons.
Yep.
California is weird. I mean, because, we got the sun almost 365 days. So we kind of got like built-in health vitamins.
And we got 90-degree weather in winter and now spring. I mean, come on.
So you stay more active when the sun is out.
For sure.
You do not stay active in Ohio during the winter. Because three things happen. You get snowed in. The only thing you can do is homeschool your kids during those days, eat and sleep. There's other extracurricular activities you could do, but this is a PG rated podcast.
Increase
We're not trying to have no problems. So Joe has said you can enjoy all the good food there, Salvadorian food, Italian food, Mexican food. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Maybe I'll film the vendors and interview them. He said, but his main job is my brother's working for the church. I've been involved working for the church for 35 years. I'm also, you could say, the street evangelist sharing Jesus. Hey, by all means, we deal with a lot of faith-based organizations and always welcome the encouragement to our followers. No matter what you believe, I always believe that you believe in a higher power when you're a good person, because it takes a lot to be good. It's easy to be evil.
Oh, for sure.
That's takes an easy a lot. Oh, God. I have to find myself slowing my evil down on a daily basis.
Hey, you've been using your powers for good for quite a while. The skills.
I have a really great mentor.
Man, if you don't stop using
stall me out, Skillet.
So with that in mind, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing this weekend, which is a little, not particularly related to Altadena, but as usual, I give y'all updates on what happens with my little munchkin and her volleyball. Well, they had another tournament yesterday, and unlike the last one, which happened 3 weeks ago or something like that, where they went 0 for win please, right? So they went, they didn't win a single game. They always play 3 games, but 0 for win please. But but what happens, it seems, when they play one of those long 3-day tournaments on a particular weekend, the following weekend when they have a regular 1-day tournament, they do poorly because it's been 2 in a row when they went 0 for 3. But yesterday they played. They went 3-0. They made it a little more challenging on themselves than necessary. First game they won in 2 straight sets. The last 2 they went to 3 because it's the best of 3. So they had to they did a reverse sweep, which means they lost the first game and won the next 2. But there's a particular thing I wanted to share with you guys. It was hilarious, but I'm glad she's okay. But let me see. I'm not going to put the sound, but there was this one point when my daughter, she served the ball, and I'll just let you, and she gets tangled up in the net, and it just looked funny. And then she posted something later. Oh, she didn't serve it.
Dang.
So
play that again.
Yeah, hold on.
I didn't get to see it because I was trying to make the screen bigger. Good save. And then the net was like, stay right here. Stay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my God, it was so funny. So it was funny because, me being, I guess, a dad, all the mom parents were like so worried about her, like, oh my God, is she okay? But when she fell and she kept squirming, I knew she was fine. She was just trying to get up and get back into the play. So I was
but after the third one and it let her go, she just gave up.
Well, what happened was, right when she got let go and she reached for the ball, it went out of bounds. So the play was over and the net had let her go. It's just funny. But
just send that into ESPN, man, right now, for real.
I know, huh? She
did
something
so dope.
She made a post called Dear Volleyball. And then she had a little comment that she made on it and posted that video up there. And it is hilarious.
I'm going to have to go look at that. That's funny.
Oh, my gosh. But I had to share that. But again, I'm proud of them as usual. And in 2 weeks, we go to Vegas for the second Vegas tournament, which is on a Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, we wish them good luck. We don't know what group they're in. They did well the last couple times. So we'll see what happens this time. Each time, though, the competition gets better and better. And again, for those who are unaware, girls volleyball is not only big, but they have some talent out there. These girls are athletic and are amazing. Yeah, that was funny, Marcus. I didn't tell you about that part yesterday, but that was funny. I think that was in the second game. Let me see what team they're playing. No, that was in the first game because they're playing the red team. That was hilarious. She was so... I don't know. She's a good sport at certain things, and she also gave up her body and ran into the spot where they have an up judge and a down judge. So there's one judge or a ref who's up on a little ladder on a little stand. They call him the up judge, and they have padding around the poles because he's like right by the pole. She dove for one and like hit her face on the thing. Thank goodness there's padding there because she was fine. She got up laughing and everything, but. She gives it up. She gives her body up for that. And that was fun.
True.
And when I came home, I passed out because I was up at 5. Her first game was at 8. She had to be there at 7, and we didn't leave until 2. Or almost 3. So I came home and passed that.
I bet you did.
But yeah, other than that, the weekend was cool. The weather, again, it was great. I'm glad it cooled down yesterday, and it's going to be warmer, this week than yesterday, but it's not going to be as hot as it was last week. It's not going to be that triple-digit stuff, like upper 90s. It's going to be like upper 80s, which is cool. Definitely.
Good luck to all the tournaments she's going to be in coming up, and
thank you.
Look forward to seeing more bloopers like that.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Those are dope, though. It's fun to laugh at yourself because if you can't laugh at yourself, you're gonna be a better person.
Yeah, I'm glad she was able.
But switching gears, of course, we belong to about 50 groups that deal with Altadena. Mm-hmm. One of the groups, beautiful Altadena, had a lady that posted a video somebody walking on their property with a dog because they're getting it built and the skeleton's up and tools are there and they're just walking in, and on the camera it shows them saying, oh, you got really good work going here, but be careful, people walking on other people's properties. Remember the situation with Aubrey getting killed by those 3 guys who chased him down and hunted him down because he just wanted to look at a new development that was being built. He didn't steal anything. He didn't walk out of there with anything, but they still continued to harass him and ultimately killed him. People, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Because you don't know what kind of thought process. Look, I'm going to tell you like this. Everybody's thought process is different. But when you got 6,000 different thought processes trying to rebuild their homes and getting to the point where they're able to, and then you got to sit there and sit on your camera and look at your property all day, that's not fun. You know, and you're worried about somebody gonna come in and steal copper, steal lumber, steal tools. We don't live in paradise. It's not a gated community. So, people, you have insurance. You should probably get like a 24-hour security service or something.
Hey, we got somebody that can come on and talk about that too. Need to get get him in there, Tim in there.
Yeah, let's do it, because this is the time now that we need to really start focusing on those types of companies.
Yeah.
You know, that can put some camera stuff up in the tree for you, or even the power pole, or whatever it is. And certified installers. Don't try to do this yourself. You know, you fall off a ladder
unless you actually know.
Yeah, if you know how to do it, then by all means, but still be careful and don't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Because I would never install something that's just me and the ladder. I need somebody bracing the ladder. You never know what kind of twist I might need to take, or if I catch a cramp or something while I'm up there.
Right.
Look, I got a video, and I'm going to have to find it. I'm in the backyard. And so we had a lot of problems with AT&T running the fiber, because there's so many trees in the backyard. And AT&T, back before I even moved there, like about 20 or 15 years ago, they installed the cable and drilled it into the tree.
Wow.
I have pictures and video.
I mean, they didn't think the tree was going to grow and things were going to change.
The tree was already, it was old, you know, so it wasn't, it was not moving, and it didn't move. But the problem is that wind came, not the one that just happened last year, the one before that. I was out there in the back filming the trees swaying, and I'm looking at, because, you know, if that internet cable goes out, no one in the house has internet. And you can't even use your hotspot on your phone because it's a dead zone.
Yeah.
So you have to have internet in Altadena. So if you're moving here and you think that you're going to get by, you're not. You need internet and you need fiber. You don't need. So now, guess what? When everything comes back, fiber will already be there for everyone. So that's a benefit. But make a long
story on the ground, or?
Well, some people got it up at the top. Some people got it underground, you know. And, you know, it's funny because, you know, they can actually use the same electrical wires to run data through, because it's all electrical impulses anyway. But go ahead.
I'm just going to say fiber is far more efficient, but it's so delicate.
Yes, and you have to have a thick sheath around it because it's glass, and you don't want any birds coming on there pecking on the thing. You don't want all that.
Yeah, as soon as it flexes, it can break, and you're done.
You only got like a certain bend radius. Like if you ever see fiber is really like seriously like that thick, and when they wrap it, it's almost 6 feet
diameter. Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, the radius, like 6 feet across.
Oh, across,
You can't bend that any further than that. It has a tolerance level of, you got to go in between 3 numbers. But when the branches are growing and landing on the cable, I know it's going to break any minute. So Courtney had an electric hedge cutter or saw, and so I'm filming myself for insurance purposes because I get jacked up, and I'm on the ladder by myself trying to hoist this thing up, and it's not quite there. The pool is literally right there, so you can see 3 disasters getting ready to happen. I'm going to fall in the pool. I'm going to electrocute myself because I'm probably not going to remember to let go of the saw. And then I'm going to knock the power out of the whole neighborhood. So,
trying to do a good deed.
Trying to make sure I have internet, right? So
right.
I'm up here and I'm holding on. I straddle the ladder, and I put my legs around it. You know, like how you do the swing when you're standing on it. And I wrap my ankles around the thing, and I'm leaning. But I'm trying to counterbalance, so I got this hand over here, like holding up, and I'm using this hand over here to saw like this. So I'm looking like, hey. So I got my hand up here, and I'm trying to saw it, and then I got to reach down and hold on to the ladder because I'm now starting to rock, and I'm leaning with it, rocking with it. And, you know, it's so funny because I finally get the branch off. The first time I tried to do it, I fell off the ladder, but I didn't have the saw with me yet. So I got all of that video. And you don't ever realize how old you really are until you hit the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst part.
and I hit the ground, landed on my back, and went, oh. And then I went like this. I couldn't get any breath. I turned over on my side. And I'm laughing at the same time, but I can't get the breath out.
Right.
So I'm going, because I'm like hoping nobody saw that. Then I remembered I filmed it. I'm like, oh.
So all they can do is hear you.
No, you can see. I got
the fall part. It's like they don't see you hit the ground. They just kind of follow the camera's view and they hear you.
Right, because my back is to the thing. So I look dead. So I'm not moving. I turn over on my side. I showed Courtney the video later. She goes, Brian, I don't have that kind of insurance for that. Don't do stuff like that. I don't have that kind of insurance.
It's a done deal.
That's all you cared about.
Right.
You didn't worry about it. I was okay. That's when I knew at this moment I had left them.
I was this age. I was this. What do they say?
This many years old.
I was this many years old.
For this many moments, though, when I found out that my body is on the verge of never taking that kind of fall again. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah. Okay, we're 42 minutes in. I think we better move on.
I wish I would have downloaded some of those sounds from that link.
Yeah, like that one. Fa! That's my favorite one. Fa!
They have so many of those.
Used in the right way, those things can make your video dope. You just got to know the cues. Oh, God. This is a great Monday morning. Shoot. Feel a little bit, I'm real rejuvenated now. Rejuvenated.
Exactly. Hold on, let me see that one. All right, so let me do this.
I'm going to do the show like this tomorrow.
I'm going to put my Professor Slipman stuff on then, too.
I'm going to be coming to you live from the Tony Stark Show. My name is Mr. Willie. And tomorrow will be Mr. Nilly. We'll be going by W and N. You know, like Men in Black.
All right. Come on, hurry up. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
I did the quiet one.
I think I'm going to do. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do that one. I didn't download that one.
I think I'm going to add those sound effects to that video.
You should.
I got to remember what year photo I put in. I think it was 24. 23 or 24. Like when that one guy, the people are dancing and then he frees them and draws them and they be having bone through their nose and all that. And he going, Jesus, destroy them.
Thank goodness you didn't hear no bone cracks like this. Did it go?
Like, you should hit that one with the other one. Like, do it again. No, you're supposed to hit the 5 after that. Like, do it again.
Okay. Afterwards? Okay.
Yeah, right after. We'll get it down right pretty soon. We always try to bring y'all something and keep you excited about watching the show.
Yeah.
Every little sound effect helps.
You got some good stuff. We'll take away some of these other ones because they suck.
You know, it's always you get
they got
4 good ones and 60 bad ones.
You know, they put some defaults up there, and that's all.
They want you to pay $59.99 for the good ones. So get that.
Exactly. So let me download the slides real quick. Sorry, I was a bit lackadaisical. But hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Give us a shout. Let us know what you did this weekend too while I'm bringing up these slides, these announcements. Hopefully you had a good time. Did something out in the sunshine. Maybe go to the beach. I know it was warm. Maybe head up to the mountains. That's something we don't really hear a lot of people talk about.
We can't really head up to the mountains now. I think the road is washed out again.
Really?
Yeah. Going up towards Mount Wilson.
Well, you know what? Speaking of washed out, did you hear that many of the islands in Hawaii got flooded again? They had like over 2 feet of rain.
Nah.
Somebody, hold on. Who was it? Yeah, I heard that. I'm hoping it was I didn't see no bad info. Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii flooding 2026. Yeah, they had supposedly the worst flood in a while. More than 2,000 people remain without power. Yeah, it's crazy. Here, let me see real quick. I know it's a little off topic, but you know, it's disaster somewhat related. You know,
every disaster is never off topic with our show. Our show was born from disaster.
Right. So this came out on this weekend, on Saturday, but it was updated 3 hours ago. I just reached out to Cindy too because there were multiple islands that were hit. Maui was one of them, and that's where she is.
Right.
Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty bad though.
Yeah, water gets into everything. Every crevice you got.
There's no protecting from that. I mean, it's really, really hard. Oh yeah, Marcus said 40 to 50 inches in rain. Yeah, that's a lot.
Wow. That's like, what's that, like 4 feet?
Yeah. Yes, that's crazy.
Man, that's as big as people.
Exactly. That's insane. All right, well, we can check that out a little later. But hey, shout out to them. Hope everybody's okay and recovering and can, recover from this rather quickly. Hope there's not too many people injured. We always know somebody gets hurt, but hopefully it's at a minimum.
Right.
All right. Well, I got the announcements. I'll go ahead and do them. Do the whole shaboing right now.
Take it away, Jim.
Take this. And here we go. All right. As I indicated, I'm going to do the whole thing. Not a whole lot of slides today, but we're going to start with the Altadena Community Center, which is still there, where you can get the in-person help with the essential services related to the 2025 fires. This is usually the first place that you start when you're prepping for your recovery. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and the location is 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, of course. There's also the LA County One-Stop Permit Center. This is located at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210 in Altadena. This is when you're ready to start the rebuild process. You go on in there and you can actually get a lot of assistance. They have walk-in hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. And then you can also set up a rebuild consultation appointment Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 to 12:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays from 8 to noon. You also have the capability of setting up a Southern California Edison planner appointment Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to noon. You do so by going to the website recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers. You know, I should probably create a QR code for that. One of those fancy ones you shared with me recently.
I can't wait to check those out. I was on mute earlier.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty fancy. I mean, you sent two things which were pretty cool related to QR codes.
Yeah, but the second one was way better.
Yeah, heck yeah. we can definitely utilize that, especially with our logo too, or
Right.
any other kind of thing. Just a reminder: the SBA for in-person service is back. Locally, they're at the Eden Fire Collaborative or Collaboratory at 540 West Woodbury Road in Altadena. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're also available at the Ronald Reagan Palisades Post 283 at 15247 La Cruz Drive in Pacific Palisades. They're open there from Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. And then just a reminder, the county is waiving and refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after either of the fires. And so basically, if you've already paid your fees, you can potentially have them refunded. And if you have not yet paid your fees, you can potentially have them waived. Caveat, though, is you have to demonstrate that you both owned and lived in your property prior to the 7th of January of 2025. In addition, you have to be working on an eligible project, such as the replacement of your single-family home that was destroyed by the fire, which also includes accessory structures like an ADU, a pool, a garage, etc. What's also included are standalone ADUs that are being built for temporary occupancy during the rebuilding phase. What's not eligible, though, are commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects, or any other property that was not damaged by the fires. Now, in order to actually get your waiver or refund, you want to fill out an online form that you can get to by scanning the QR code on the screen, or you can go to recovery.lacounty.gov/waivers-and-refunds. Now, once you've completed the form, you can either print up a copy and walk it into the office, and it can be either the One-Stop Permit Center or the Altadena Community Center, or you can include it in an email and send that to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov. The nice thing is you only need one form for all the departments. And then, as a reminder, also, CalAssist Mortgage Fund is available to provide relief for mortgage payments. And it's providing up to 12 months of mortgage payments, it's 12 months up to a maximum of $100,000. The fees don't have to be repaid, and if you get the grant, it's paid directly to your mortgage servicer. To apply, you want to go to calassistmortgagefund.org, and they are providing assistance over the phone Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 by calling 800-501-0019. And eligibility requirements are that your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to any qualified disaster from the 1st of January of 2023 through the 8th of January of 2025. And this obviously includes the Eden and Palisades fire. You also have to have owned and occupied your home, and it could have up to 4 units on the property. And lastly, for LA County, you have to meet the combined income limits of $281,400. And if you do want to apply, you must be prepared to provide mortgage statements, bank statements, utility bills, proof of income, as well as your homeowner's insurance or FEMA claim. Now, if you need help in person, you can actually go to the one of 2 spots. One is the Altadena Community Center, which is at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, or the One Stop Rebuild Center in LA at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard. Each location is available from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And then we'll move on to Project Passion's Freedom Shop. It's still going on for Eden Fire survivors by appointment only. You set up your appointment by going to calendly.com/Project Passion Inc., all uppercase and one word, or you can scan the QR code. Now, this shop is available Mondays and Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., as well as Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 12. And it's located at 1609 Navarro Avenue in Pasadena, and this is at Harambe Ministries. Also, on Mondays and Wednesdays, still, the Eden Health Village is providing free medical and mental health clinics from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at 1280 East Washington Boulevard in Pasadena. They do accept walk-ins as well as to get the services, but you can also walk in to schedule your appointment, or you can make a phone call to schedule your appointment or ask questions at area code 951-595-7032. And a reminder of the services being provided. Each Monday and Wednesday, it's medical consultations, medication refills, mental health services, and case management. And on a monthly basis, there's there's vision and dental care. So that if you're looking for those, give them a call to find out when vision and dental care will be available. And then a reminder that this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Victory Bible Church will be a community pancake breakfast. The address is 1497 North Hill Avenue in Pasadena. It's a free breakfast for Eaton Fire survivors where there will be information about rebuilding with a nonprofit builder. So you can register by scanning the QR code below. And, it's for uninsured, underinsured, and if you're unsure how you are going to rebuild. So definitely check this out and get to fill your belly up with some nice pancakes.
Them belly food.
Yeah, I'm also always a fan of that. Pancakes are good. Jazzy Jam. Kira just made waffles today from scratch.
French pancakes.
French makes them. Yes. You love the words that come out of my mouth. I know.
Pancakes.
Jazzy Jam for Empowerment in association with Soul to Soul Solutions LLC is providing their 5th annual Jazzy Jam Glam Prom and Dress and Suit giveaway. It's at the Paseo, March 28th and 29th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is by appointment only, so please scan the QR code below in order to, set up your appointment and, carve out your time. And if you'd like more information, you can reach out to info@jazzyjamforempowerment.org.
Jazzy Jam, ooh jam, Jazzy Jam for me.
That's right. And Black Excellence in Art. This exhibit is still being showcased at the Eden Fire Collaborative at 540 West Woodbury Road. This is through the 28th of March, in which case there will be a closing exhibit or closing ceremony from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with words from the artists. So you still got about a little under a week to go ahead and check out the artists and support them. And if you want, check out that closing ceremony and hear directly from the artist, and you can show your support there as well. Added a couple more, so we're not done yet. This is one, the Altadena Build Together Fair. I know we have the young lady who was hosting this and being part of this. It was a little while ago. I'm going to start sharing it more frequently now because we're getting closer. But it's happening the 11th of April from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Victory Park, which is at 2575 Paloma Street in Pasadena. So this will allow you to connect residents with trusted professionals to move forward with the rebuilding phase. And you would register by scanning the QR code on the screen. And then lastly, we have the Masters of Taste 2026. This event is the 19th of April from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the floor or the grass of the Rose Bowl Stadium. This is an event that benefits Union Station Homeless Services. This is a group that helps out homeless folks all around the area, but in particular, the local chapter or office or whatever you call it really was instrumental in helping folks out. The victims from Altadena, and they still are helping. So more information about the actual Masters of Taste is it's a premier food festival bringing together the region's most talented chefs, restaurants, wineries, breweries, and spirit brand for one unforgettable evening at the Rose Bowl Stadium. Please scan the QR code so that you can actually get your ticket, and images from last year and from their social medias made it look like it was a really, really nice event. So definitely check that out if you get a chance to do so. I'm going to bring Brian back in now. Thank you for your time listening to the announcements. There will be more a little later this week. You know how it gets. It gets busy towards the end of the week.
Get busy, y'all do. Hit the Pee Wee Herman. Okay, so
you remember we used to have those talent shows at Muir. I remember Shay did the Pee Wee Herman. He got dressed up as Pee Wee and he did the little dance.
I remember Claudette and Jeanette did Vanity 6.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Thought they was the finest girls in the school after that. I was like, living in a
yeah. Well, you weren't there, but Latrell Cottle, rest in peace, sis. She actually did I'm Looking for a New Love, Jody Watley. Me, Moson, and I think Mark Robb were her backup dancers.
You lying.
I'm not lying. AD, if you're watching, you can.
I need to see that video. I have to see if Muir got some archives.
It was a good event, man. It was real cool.
Thank you, Muma Longlegs, for joining, and Jillanism. Thank you, Jillanism, for joining on Instagram. Always nice to see you. And I think that wraps up. We just a little bit over an hour, so
yeah.
I think we covered what we needed to cover today, and glad you guys are with us at our 309th episode.
Can you imagine? I mean, that from day one. I know we keep saying it, folks, and if you're tired, sorry, you're going to keep hearing us say it.
You're tired?
Go take a nap. Then go take a nap. It's still amazing. 309. From day one, we knew we wanted to be here for the community, but we never really anticipated, counting, like, how many is that really going to be? Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway.
The funny thing is, when this first happened, we had all these groups, Zoom calls, let's buy Altadena, don't sell Altadena, whole bunch of interested folks. I'm not saying that, their efforts were not recognized, because they are, and they were. The problem is a lot of people were trying to run them, and bless their heart, they're trying to run them from out of state. And it's hard when you don't have boots on the ground to really know what the topic of discussion should be.
Mm-hmm.
So me and you, when we were in these groups, we brought some clarity to the situation and to the region of how it was. And we are the only ones left standing. Because you got to remember, people have jobs, they have a life to continue to do.
Oh, yeah.
Obligations, responsibilities. We also have that. We just happen to be able to carve out 2 hours out of the day to be able to present to you everything that we find out, wins, losses, ties, relevant, non-relevant. We just want to be able to be in your lives every day, to be able to give you a source to go to when you can't find stuff. So if you go to our YouTube channel, Altadena Talks, we have playlists. We have the one playlist for 2025, all the videos that were done in 2025, I think up to episode 263. And we're starting a new playlist for 2026, and I'm gonna get that started early. I wanted to wait for a couple of months to make sure that we had enough content to put there. But we really appreciate you all joining us, and checking out what we do every week to bring you information and updated stuff. Things change all the time. Who knows if the tax assessor might come on his post and say, hey, this is the new updated thing. And as soon as we find out, we bring it to you. So that's the whole point of us coming on here every day. So if you can go to the playlist. Is that what you're on, the playlist?
Yeah, I'm on the playlist. Yeah. Looks like you already have season 26.
Yeah, but how many episodes?
One video. Oh, hold on.
Should be right there.
Yeah, it looks like just one.
Yeah, I think that's because I just created that last week.
Yeah, we got 277 on this one.
Yeah, and I got to take some of those off because I started adding all of them there so people could find everything.
Right.
But then I created. Yeah, real simple procedure. But Just want to be able to give you guys a route and where to go to find out stuff. We do have an internal search available, so when you go to that page, you can click on the search, and it'll search within the playlist of everything that you're trying to look for. You're looking for builders, it'll carve out all the builder links, even though we already made a builders playlist right there. But if you click on it, you see the little search button right there. You can click right inside of it to search it. I type in builders and see what that shows. It should just show you all the ones that have builder in it.
Yep.
So, if you search tax assessor, it'll probably show you everything we talked about with taxes. I would just search assessor. I don't know about tax. I might bring up a whole bunch of stuff. But you see what's there. Anytime we talked about the assessor, it's right there. It reads the transcript. So, there it is, Jamal.
Look at that. Don't I look like Al Roker?
That's funny. Well, I'm trying to go back and create the thumbnails that make it so that it jumps out at you.
That jumped out at me.
So no, I'm not feeling that, buddy.
Now there's going to be a high pressure system. I need to start talking about the weather. Well, I did do that.
You got to whistle every S. All
did you have a list?
No, it's so. I'm gonna tell you a telltale sign of when somebody has dentures.
Oh,
so what's his name? What's his name from The Color Purple? Danny Glover.
Oh yeah.
So Danny Glover, for a long time, he had a distinctive voice. But then he had to get dentures, and so now every time he talks, it's always a shh. I don't know what it is about dentures and shh. So I was watching Shooter with Mark Wahlberg, and Danny Glover was the colonel that was hiring him to do a deed, but ended up being a con artist, backstabbing. So he's like, I win, you lose, I can't. I'm like, oh my God.
You lose.
All I could focus on was that. Please, Denzel, take care of your teeth. We don't want no dentures. Because if Denzel start whistling the S's, man, I'm going to be hot.
I think he's one of the few that can get away with it.
No, he has a distinctive one that has it. You cannot have S's whistling in his dialogue. Well, I think we've talked to you guys and hemmed you up long enough. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And we will see you mañana to mayo for Tony Talk.
Yeah.
I don't know who she has on, but it'll be a surprise to us all.
Hey, everybody. Hey, had a little visitor back there. Hey, peace, everybody. See y'all tomorrow.